Okay, that's what we were planning on. That's what I made sure. And then, there wasn't a question, but I ran into Wes again. Is it Wes or Wells?
Well, we just witnessed a 5-overtime victory by Wakefield. The Wolverines punched their ticket over Cardinal Gibbons 8-7 to stay a perfect 26-0 on the season. Cuthbertson will be in the navy blue with the white letters, white numbers today. This will set up third down for Cuthbertson, making the trip from Waxhaw, North Carolina. Kendall Lewis here with you on the NAS Athletic Zone YouTube page. Quarterback Ellen Miller takes the snap and fires incomplete. Far sideline. Trying to connect with Ava Ciaccio. Punt time for Cuthbertson here on fourth down. So a quick 3 and out. And off the one hop, Ashley will try and get a return out of it. And the flag quickly ripped shy of midfield. And that's where we'll get a look at the Screaming Eagles offense for the first time today. Ashley, they were in this spot a season ago here at Durham County Memorial Stadium. And screen pass incomplete. On the first play, Laverty couldn't quite lasso it in. That brings up second down here for the Screaming Eagles. Quarterback Caroline Smith fires complete. Well, interesting for this Ashley Screaming Eagles team. As they send Sarah Brannon in motion. Smith, deep ball, looking for Brannon on the wheel route, and it's incomplete. I take a look at good blocking up front, good screens. They sent Brannon, the senior, in motion. This is going to set up second down now for the Screaming Eagles. Smith complete over the middle, this time to Sarah Brannon. So third down now. Got to get in the red zone for a fresh set of downs. Smith, deep ball again, incomplete. Fourth down, 11 yards. Deep ball, long and overthrown. So Ashley will turn it over on downs and Cuthbertson will take over. Just over 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Remember, folks, if you weren't with us in the first semifinal, clock will continue to move for the first 3 quarters. We will have a fourth quarter 2-minute warning where the clock will stop on first downs. After that point, it is 7-on-7. Quarterback can rush. And a big TFL in the backfield. Sadie Ingram on the blitz just rips it free. And this will back Cuthbertson up. Here's a look at the quarterfinals. Cuthbertson over Eastern Guilford. Talk about a low-scoring affair that went overtime, and then Ashley punching their ticket. Scampering up the right side there is Ella Miller, the quarterback. Picks up maybe a couple of yards. You see Ashley took down Southern Durham 7-6, low-scoring affair as well. This is what we expect in this one. Two really good defenses. We had an 8-7 final in the first semifinal in 5 overtimes. High snap for Miller. Miller rolling right, fires over the middle. It's intercepted. Mia Agrillo, the senior, picks it off. Take a look. So short field for the Screaming Eagles with just under 3 minutes left to play. They'll hand this one off. Left side, little shake and bake move. On the carry from Jalea Faison. Jalea Faison, just a sophomore. Quick back in the backfield. They'll hand back off to her again. She cuts it back up the middle. Faison, with running room, gets inside of the 5-yard line. And Ashley knocking on the door here late first quarter. Smith gonna tuck this one and keep it. And clean tackle that time. Janelle Duvall gets in there to rip the flag away. Cuthbertson, as we mentioned, making the 2.5-hour ride today from Waxhaw, North Carolina, down in Union County. Well, Ashley making that trip all the way from Wilmington, North Carolina. 2 long rides today to Durham County Memorial Stadium. And plunging into the end zone for the Screaming Eagles is Addison Cooper. And Ashley will get on the board first with 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. They'll go for 1 from the 3-yard line. Remember, they can elect to go from 1 for the 3 or 2 from the 10. And on the slant, caught. Flag was ripped. They waved off the touchdown on the previous play. This will make it 4th. My apologies there. We got the signal touchdown. They waved it off due to a penalty. So 4th and goal now. And there it is. Ellen Bentley on the catch and into the end zone. And now Ashley's officially on the board. And now they'll have the choice. They can go for 1 from the 3 or 2 from the 10-yard line. And how about this? Screaming Eagles are going to go for 2 here from the 10-yard line. First time we've seen a 2-point try today. I'll tell you what, it's a bit of a gamble, but if you get it, you almost feel like you trust your defense to. And wheel route, it's there. You betcha. Well-designed play call to Sarah Brandon, the senior, on the wheel route in the back corner of the end zone, and an 8-0 lead for the Screaming Eagles now. How about that? Little pitch and catch. And that's going to end the first quarter. Ashley on top of Cuthbertson, trying to punch their ticket to the state championship later today at 2:30. We'll be back for the NC Flag Football Championships from Durham County Memorial Stadium after this. (16-2), Ashley Screaming Eagles get on the board and convert on the 2-point try after the interception from Mia Agrillo. Agrillo had the interception, and it set up a short field for the Screaming Eagles. And Cuthbertson's got to try and respond here. Second down upcoming. Little shovel pass to Ciaccio. And flag quickly pulled. Addie Folan in to make the tackle. I tell you what, we had a thriller, 5 overtimes in the first semifinal, 8-7. And nowhere to go for Ella Miller. And in the backfield for a loss. How about that? Little 2-player blitz for Ashley. It pays off. Punt time again for Cuthbertson. Oh, this takes a generous Cuthbertson bounce and then bobbled. Taken out of the end zone. Little spin cycle for Mariah Brown. And makes something out of nothing that time for the Screaming Eagles. Folks, Wakefield, they won that first semifinal 8-7 in 5 overtimes over Cardinal Gibbons. They have punched their ticket. Championship game slated for 2:30 here at Durham County Memorial Stadium. And they await the winner of this one. We will have the third place game as well, starting about 10 minutes at the conclusion of this one. Little catch and run that time for Ellen Bentley, who had the touchdown catch for Ashley on their last possession. There is a flag down, and it's against the Screaming Eagles. This is going to back them up. Rolling right, quarterback Smith. Now going to tuck and go up the middle. Caroline Smith, just a freshman. Incredible athlete for the Screaming Eagles. And this is a team, as we mentioned, they were here last year at Durham County Memorial Stadium in this spot. We talk about flag football and how this sport just continues to grow. Of course, a lot of colleges are now offering scholarship money for flag football players. It is, of course, trickled into the college realm. Under 5.5 to play, second quarter. Smith, deep ball. You betcha! Has Brannon for 6. How about the cannon of an arm from Caroline Smith? And Sarah Brannon, the senior, with the touchdown catch for the Screaming Eagles of Ashley. And now they can choose to go for 1 from the 3-yard line or 2 from the 10-yard line. They converted on the 2-point conversion back on their first touchdown. This time they'll try it from the 3-yard line. They're going to go for 1. Smith looking back corner of the end zone, just overshoots her intended target, Kelsey McNamara. So a 14-0 lead as we take a look at the replay. From Smith downfield to Brannon for 6. And a 2-score lead for the Screaming Eagles of Ashley. The Cavaliers will take back over on offense. Kat Keener on the catch. Scampers for a few. This is going to bring up second down for Cuthbertson. Under 3 minutes left to play, first half. Ella Miller tries to scramble, and Agrillo's all over it to rip the flag away. Boy, Agrillo really good at that linebacker spot. For Ashley, she was a big part of their success last year. Miller facing pressure, tries to dump it off, it's incomplete. Cuthbertson's going to take a timeout. Ashley does such a great job at mixing up their pressures, their blitzes. Russ Santos and Chad Schultz, the coaches for the Cuthbertson Cavaliers. Brooke Boucher as well, an assistant coach. On the other side for Ashley, Dante Lombardi. We mentioned this team was here last year, and they return a lot. We talked about Mia Grillo as a big part of their success last year. Sarah Brannon, who's also a senior. And they've got this Cavaliers team pinned back on third down, deep in their own territory. And incomplete here. It is punt time for the Cavaliers. What a booming punt here. Faison looking for the return. And whistles come in. And this one trickles out of play. So Ashley's offense will take over. Final 1:16 of the second quarter. Missed. Little hook and ladder play as they toss back to Brown, who scampers across midfield and some extra yardage. Missed, has the flag ripped, sacked in the backfield. That's Corellis Nieves Colon who gets in there for the sack for Cuthbertson. And flags fly in. False start on the offense. And the second quarter going to wind down. 14-0. Screaming Eagles on top of the Cavaliers here at halftime of the North Carolina Flag Football Championships. The second semifinal will continue here in just a few moments. Ashley leading Cuthbertson 14-0 here at halftime of semifinal number 2, trying to punch their ticket to the state championship later at 2:30. Folks, we want to say thank you to Marketing Special Promotions for supplying t-shirts for today's Flag Football State Championships, including for our state champions. If you'd like to purchase a Flag Football State Championship t-shirt of your own, head out to the main concourse area here at Durham County Memorial Stadium. Also, big thanks to the Durham Sports Commission for hosting this event here at Durham County Memorial Stadium today. And last but certainly not least, you can also purchase photos from today's games after the event concludes. Go to nasathletics.com for more information. That's nasathletics.com. Kendall Lewis here with you. Wakefield awaits the winner of this one in the state championship. We will stream the third place game as well. The loser of this one will take on Cardinal Gibbons a few minutes after this one. And we may be running a little bit behind schedule. Our first semifinal went 5 overtimes today. Back-to-back incompletions for the Screaming Eagles of Ashley. Wakefield able to take down Cardinal Gibbons in a thriller in 5 overtimes, 8-7. They converted on a 2-point conversion to end the game. Good catch by Addison Cooper in traffic on the throw from Caroline Smith. Boy, Ashley's had this air raid offense going on today with Smith. She hit a deep ball to Sarah Brannon, the senior, on their second touchdown. They go Faison up the middle this time on the carry. Smith fires across the middle, complete. Bentley on the catch on the crossing route. And move the sticks for the Screaming Eagles. Little screen pass to the outside. Complete to McNamara down the far sideline. But a penalty flag is going to back the Screaming Eagles up. Remember, folks, the clock does not stop for the first 3 quarters. Faison cuts it back up the middle. Good carry. Faison still on her feet. Jalea Faison, the sophomore, with a big gainer for the Screaming Eagles. Faison left side. Little shake and bake. And keep feeding her the rock, as they say here on this drive, as Ashley's marching. Across the middle, incomplete. Deep ball towards the end zone. And just overthrows McNamara. A good blocking by Faison up front. Ashley's been so in sync today 2 touchdowns. They weren't able to convert on a 1-point conversion after their second touchdown, but they lead it 14-0. And this one's incomplete as well. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the Screaming Eagles. You hate to say this is a must-score drive for Cuthbertson, but with the running clock through the first 3 quarters, it almost kind of feels that way. They give the football back down 14-0 and entering the 4th quarter possibly. A little screen pass. Ella Miller fires across the middle, trying to connect with Cookie Cook. The clock under 3.5 now. This brings up a 3rd down for the Cavaliers. Complete, caught by Keener. And flag gets tugged away. Good job by that Ashley defense closing in. Punt time for the Cavaliers. Faison going to take this one off the 1 hop. Faison looking for the far sideline. Got across midfield and couldn't quite turn that corner, but a solid return for the Screaming Eagles, who will have a short field with just over 2 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. Oh, miscommunication there. Smith's just going to tuck this one and go this time. And it works out. Well, it looked as if she was maybe looking to toss that one back to Brown, who went the opposite way. And Smith just kept it that time. They go Faison this time, up the right hash. Good carry again for Jalea Faison, the sophomore. Across the middle, short, and just dropped, incomplete. Blitz coming. Smith on the deep ball. Wow! A one-handed interception by Janelle Duval. Take a second look. Wow, are you kidding me? One-handed. And the third quarter going to come to a close. Cuthbertson with the football when we return, trailing 14-0. Janelle Duval with a one-handed interception for the Cuthbertson Cavaliers. And they've got the football to begin the fourth quarter. This is a must-score drive right here. We will have the 2-minute warning in the fourth quarter that will begin to stop the clock, but Cavaliers, the clock just not on their side. Is scamper up the left side by Ella Miller. Her flag is quickly ripped away. Miller with time, delivers over the middle, it's caught. Big catch that time by Kat Keener of Cuthbertson over the middle. Under 9 minutes left to play. Miller rolling left, fires down the sideline, it's caught in running room. Janelle Duval off to the races and into the end zone. Duval just had a one-handed interception to flip the momentum. And now a big-time touchdown catch and run for Janelle Duval. We got a new ball game here with 8:02 left to play. They'll go for one from the 3, and it's incomplete. That's a tough break if you're the Crusaders. So now if you score again, you've got to go for 2 and convert. Ashley on their first touchdown converted on a 2-point conversion, and that is big time in the sport of flag football, especially with the running clock the first 3 quarters. Ashley takes over on offense. If they can score, as Smith gets sacked in the backfield. Corellis Nieves Cologne, her second sack of the game for the Cavaliers. All of a sudden, there's a little bit of life from Cuthbertson. Ashley hands off Faison, looking for the near sideline, has the flag pulled by Ella Miller, who plays both ways for Cuthbertson. He's their quarterback. Wind is picking up here. You can hear it at Durham County Memorial Stadium. And flag pulled from behind. McKenna Parks on the tackle for the Cavaliers there. I tell you what, you think of a game like this, if you score a touchdown and convert on a 2-point conversion, almost feels like a 3-point. Especially then you score again, almost feels like a 3-score game, not a 2-score game. Cuthbertson, if they're able to get the football back, will have to score and go for 2 and convert. Good catch in traffic that time by Sarah Brannon. Deep ball for Smith. This one's picked off. Lily Cookie Cook. And a big return back to the 20-yard line. My goodness, what a turn of events. Cuthbertson with all the momentum in the red zone. And they have got 4:18 left to play. Plenty of time on the clock. Plus you have the 2-minute warning here in the fourth quarter. Miller rolling, sidestepping, and has the flag pulled. Miller rolling right, fires deep ball, just overshoots her target. Trying to connect with Ava Ciaccio, who had a step. On everyone. This is going to bring up 3rd and goal for the Cavaliers of Cuthbertson. Miller rolling left, fires just through the hands of Ciaccio. And now a timeout taken by the Cavaliers with 2:49 left to play on 4th and goal. Well, it all comes down to this. You don't want to say that this would end the game, but with 2:49, if you turn it over on downs, you do have the 2-minute warning, which will start to stop the clock. On 4th and goal, Miller pressured, nowhere to go, and Ashley's defense comes up big. So the Screaming Eagles offense will take over, forcing a turnover on downs. We will have the 2-minute warning after this play. They go Faison up the right side. Faison running room, and finally has the flag ripped away. That might have been a touchdown saving tackle on the far sideline by Janelle Duvall, who has done a little bit of everything in this fourth quarter. A one-handed interception and a lone touchdown, and now a touchdown saving and maybe a game-saving tackle that time for the Cavaliers. This is the 2-minute warning. Smith nowhere to go and has the flag snatched away. Well, you think about this being second down, 1:53 on the clock. And Cuthbertson had to burn the timeout, and now you look here, just trying to do quick math. Ashley can leak a lot of this clock down if they're unable to get in the red zone. If they get in the red zone, Ashley this game is virtually over at that point. Wow, and the Cavaliers jump off sides. It sets the football at close to the 40. And Faison's got the flag ripped away in the backfield for a loss. So third down coming up for the Screaming Eagles. 1:38 left to play. Faison looking for space. And just got across midfield. That'll set up a fresh set of downs for the Screaming Eagles. And now they are really in business with 1:25 left to play. It can leak out this clock. And they'll take a delay of game penalty, which will back them up, but not going to matter. They'll just keep leaking this play clock out. That first down sealed the deal right there for the Screaming Eagles. They'll take a knee, victory formation. And the Ashley Screaming Eagles going to pick up their 17th victory of the season and punch their ticket to take on the Wakefield Wolverines in the North Carolina Flag Football State Championship at 2:30. And that's going to do it. What a ball game. Cuthbertson made it interesting in the fourth quarter. A couple of really big plays by Janelle Duvall with the one-handed interception, the touchdown run, and then a game-saving tackle, but it wasn't enough for the Cavaliers. Ashley wins it 14-6. They're heading to the championship at 2:30. For Kendall Lewis, Brady Pugh, and the rest of our NAS Athletic Zone, production crew. We'll be back with a third place game coming up. Ashley will take on Cardinal Gibbons in the third place game here in just a few moments. And then that championship stage is set. Ashley and Wakefield later at 2:30. We'll be right back shortly.